Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video is on need to know trigonometric values. These are the two triangles you'll need to learn in order to answer any question on a trigonometric value. So for instance, on this left hand one here, if they asked you what sine 60 was, you'd use your SOHCAHTOA or your trigonometry to know that sine is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. And here it wants sine 60. So the opposite is root 3 and the hypotenuse is 2. So sine 60 is equal to root 3 over 2, just by being able to recount these two triangles. We've been able to answer that question. So here we have our first problem, and it says state the exact value of cos 45. So if we sketched the second triangle that we had, it had a right angle in this bottom right corner, and both of the angles were 45 degrees, as there's 180 degrees in the triangle. These two side lengths were 1 and 1, and our hypotenuse was the square root of 2. Now that we've sketched that, we can look back to the question. It says cos 45, so if we take this angle here, cos is the adjacent over hypotenuse. So the adjacent to this angle here is this 1. So we end up with 1, and then the hypotenuse is this length here, or this side here, so that's root 2. So cos 45 is equal to 1 over square root of 2. Now if we look at this second question, it says state the exact value of sine 60. So that means we need to look to our other triangle. So if we quickly sketch that, it had a right angle here in this bottom right hand corner. This angle here was then 60, and this one was 30. And the side lengths were 1 on this bottom one, root 3 here, and 2. And it says sine 60. And sine is equal to the opposite over hypotenuse. And it said sine 60, so if we take this angle here, the opposite is root 3 and the hypotenuse is 2. So sine 60 is equal to root 3 over 2. Here we have our third problem, and it says state the exact value of tan 60. So again, if we think back to our triangles, we're going to take the one which was on the left hand side. So when we sketch that, we have a right angle in this bottom right hand corner, 60 in this bottom left hand corner, 30 in this top right hand. This side here was root 3, this side was 1, and this side was 2. And tan is the opposite over adjacent. And it says tan 60. So we're going to look to this angle here. Our opposite is root 3, and our adjacent is the one next to it, which is 1. And root 3 divided by 1 is just root 3, because anything divided by 1 is just that. So 2 divided by 1 would just be 2. So here, tan 60 is equal to root 3. If we look to our fourth problem, it says state the exact value of sine 30. Now we can reuse our triangle we had up here. So if we draw it out again, so it's got no annotations on it, this top angle was 30, this bottom angle was 60, we had a right angle, this length was 1, this length was root 3, and this length was 2. Now sine is equal to the opposite over hypotenuse. So, and it said sine 30, so if we circle sine 30, opposite is 1 and hypotenuse is 2. So it's 1 over 2. So sine 30 is equal to 1 over 2. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below any topics you'd like me to make a video on. Also be sure to check out my social medias, which are all in the description box below.